NBA playoff overview for last night's game. The Warriors versus the Grizzlies. The Warriors won 142 to 112 Grizzlies. The Grizzlies offensively just isn't that good, and they really can't play any defense. Assuming the score 142, they scored that many points. Steph Curry had 30 points and 6 assists, and Jordan Poole had 27. Honestly, a great performance from both of them. And offensively, I feel like that's what's really struggling with the Grizzlies. I feel like no one else can really score besides Ja Morant, who did have a great performance, 34 points. And this game was really just a great overall game. It was pretty close until the third when they really just went off. And that was really when they really took the lead. And Ja Morant did have a three that really got the game a lot closer than it should have been in the third quarter. But that really just was a failed effort. And the Warriors just came out and started shooting the ball so well. It really didn't matter what happened. But what do you think about this game overall? And who do you think is going to win this series? Honestly, the Warriors, it's looking easier and easier. It's 2-1 right now. It's going to be very hard for the Grizzlies to come back. The Warriors are looking too good offensively, and Steph Curry's just playing too well. NBA overview for last night. Honestly, this was a great overall game. The Bucks won 103 to 101, and overall, the Bucks were leading in the fourth quarter until late when the Celtics really came back. Honestly, a lot of people were complaining about Celtics versus refs at the end of the game. Honestly, in my opinion, I disagree with this. The free throw total at the end of the game was 34 free throws for Celtics to 17 for the Bucks. Honestly, you really can't compare the two. The Celtics definitely had a lot more, and I definitely disagree with what a lot of Celtics fans were saying. Marcus Smart had a foul that was called a 2, and a lot of people thought it was a 3. Honestly, in my opinion, I think it was a 2. But what was your overall opinion of this performance? And overall, they were saying Giannis was committing offensive fouls the whole game. That's all he ever does. It's somehow an offensive foul when you can't stop him. But when you can, you never complain about any of the other calls. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 42 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. They really couldn't stop him last night. And what do you think? NBA playoffs for Sunday, May 8th. Honestly, a great overall game. The Mavericks versus the Suns. Honestly, for that game, I'm picking the score. This is the final score. 103 Suns to 97 Mavs. I think Devin Booker's having a great game tonight. 34 points, I think he's a drop. 76ers versus Heat. Honestly, I think the Sixers are going to win this game. I think the final scores will be very close. 106 Sixers to 104 Heat. I think it's going to be a very overall great game to watch, and a lot of people are going to be entertained. 7, my sports betting picks for today. Plus 105 Mavs. I think they're going to get that money line. Negative 130 76ers money line. Over 207.5. Negative 110 76ers. Over 215. Negative 110 Mavs. Chris Paul over 17.5 plus 100. Devin Booker over 26.5. Negative 105. Luka over 33.5. Negative 110. James Harden over 19.5. Negative 125. Over 23.5. Joel Embiid. Negative 115. Jimmy Butler over 23.5. Negative 105. And Tyler